Hey everyone, it's another Tuesday here, and I'm excited to be back home. I had gone downstate to visit a couple that actually was what I call my young parents, because my mom and dad adopted me when I was 7 months old, and they were in their 40s. So as I got older, there was a couple next door that was in their 30s, and they used to take me camping, taught me how to ride a motorcycle, all that good stuff. And I haven't seen them in 26 years. So it was wonderful to be able to go down and visit with them. So I'm back, and today's the first day. You're going to see Pip flying around. Both have been out today. Pip's loose. Mango's tied up in his cage. And I'm going to do some card reads for everybody. I'm also going to put the link in case anybody wants to join me in the studio today. Kind of low key today. Although I will say I've had both birds landing on my head today, so I don't know if Pip will come back out or not, but she's loose. So I hope everybody's doing well. We have had a little bit of snow here in Michigan already. I did smudge too, by the way, before I came in, and I smudged my deck as well. We had a little bit of snow while I was downstate. Fortunately, when I got back up here, there wasn't a lot of snow, so I'm very grateful for that. And it's kind of a sunny day today, so I'm very happy for that as well. Had a lot of interesting things go on last week, and I want to make sure that everybody keeps in their thoughts and prayers for all those people that need prayer and healings right now. I know you guys had over in the UK, there was an explosion over there. And we also had this past weekend here where I live, actually close to where my daughter lives, downstate. We had a small plane crash where everybody was killed except a young child, and miraculously, her father wrapped around her like in a bear hug, and that's the only reason they feel she has survived. She's still in the hospital, not doing good, as I'm sure a lot of the people that were over there with the explosion. Violent acts, whether it's a plane falling out of the sky or it's a bomb going off or something like that, it always affects everybody in a kind of a shake you up kind of way. So you want to make sure that you're thankful and count your blessings every day, so that when things like that do happen, you can remember you're in a good space. You've got family, you've got friends, and they kind of help lift that spirit. So just kind of keep in mind all those people that are less fortunate than us, and put out some thoughts and prayers for everyone, because the world is a very chaotic place. I also, what was I going to tell you guys? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I know, because I talked to Bex and Sean this morning and let them know what I'm doing. And a lot of you, I've sent emails out to a number of you, and you've sent me back videos, which I'm very grateful for. I'm going to be putting together a new clip for the opening of what I do here. And if you're interested in doing it, please inbox me at Bear Medicine. Oh, no, let me give you, I'll write it and I'll put it in, because I'm going to tell you who I am, not what I'm on. But if you're interested in possibly doing it, you send it to Medicine Walker Bear at Gmail. Did I write that right? No, I did not. Put my glasses on. Hang on, guys. And then if you are interested in it, I will definitely send you the instructions for it. And then you get it sent back. I'm going to try to get it done by this week. And this is where you would email me if you're interested, and it'll be fun. I've had a lot of people from across the world sending me their little clips, and it's going to be really fun. It's a positive thing, okay? And Mango's very excited because he's sitting over here in the cage next to me. So, all right, I want to say hi to everybody in the GD family. I'm going to start up at the top just to see who's here. And I did put this up because obviously this young man, Joe, won't be coming in today because he broke his ankle at school. So please, lift him up and send healings to him too. Hi, Mel. I see you there. Let me see. Yoda's here today. Mel, Simon. Hi, Simon. How are you? La 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 la. Going down. Hi, Vol. How are you? That's a new name for me, but I'm well. I'm just kind of laid back a little bit today. I did put the link in if anybody wants to come in and get a read from me. And let's see. Hi, Crazy Wee Thing is here. Yeah, I will start with you. How about that? That's all right, Bex. Got it held down. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Oh, and I see you have a group of coyotes, it looks like, Val. Those are awesome animals. Actually, I was talking to somebody about them the other day, because downstate, even in the city area, they've been showing up. Not just, we have them up here all the time. And it's kind of an eerie call because they hunt as a pack. And it's fun to listen to them out, and especially in the winter nights. I love hearing it, and their voices are echoed across the snow, and it's really wonderful. And you know, they're part of that chain, so they're part of that circle of life. So whatever they hunt, you know, is food for them. So, but it's awesome. I thought at first they were wolves, but they do look, unless they're the Mexican red wolves. But I love them anyway. They're all great, right? Okay, so let me get you a card, Val. I did smudge these. I smudged myself before coming on. And I give the seventh card. The seventh card represents the 7 directions, the 7 grandfather teachings, and 7 is a kind of a magical number for many cultures that use numerology in various things. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And thank you too, Val, for popping in today. I appreciate you stopping in here with the Ghost Dimension family. And here we go. Your card today is the clownfish, and this is actually one of my favorite fish. I don't keep saltwater, although I do have puffers. They're in a brackish tank. Because of where I live, the power source, if I was to lose it on a saltwater tank, wouldn't work. But I love these fish. They're very playful. They're very colorful. And one of the big things, as you can see in this, actually in this card, is they have symbiotic relationship with the anemones that are around them. And the anemones are actually poisonous. And they're only they put their little tentacles out to grab food, but they're the only ones, the clownfish are the only ones that can actually go in there and not be harmed. So a lot of times if other fish or other prey are chasing them, that's where they go. Okay, so for you today, with the clownfish, okay, so they're talking kind of about, again, like the symbiotic relationship. So this one is actually about relationships with you. And what I'm being shared with by spirit is there's been one that might have been troublesome with you, or you feel that you're putting in more energy than the other person is putting in, and you'd rather have it a little bit more balanced. This is really important with people, that your friends and family that are around you. You know, there has to be a give and take. Even when I do reads, you know, with a client, there has to be some kind of give and take. And if one person is giving more than the other person is, and you've always got this taking, and they get your energy or they want your attention, sometimes it's really hard to balance because you feel kind of left out. We feel like, you know, who's going to listen to me? Who's going to help me? Or where did they all go? Because when I was there, I was able to help them. And now when I need a little bit of assistance, they're not there. So what I'm being told for you is to make sure that the people that are around you understand that you need a little bit of help, or you need a shoulder to lean on, or you need ears to hear what's going on in your life. But I feel this is kind of a really frustrating point. But I will also tell you that whoever this is that's involved doesn't really see this as an issue because they don't realize they're not giving back. And it's like, don't judge them. Just speak your truth with them. and things will balance. And if it doesn't, or people sometimes are codependent, and we need to go into like what I call our sacred circle, and we need to clean it out once in a while. Sometimes people are meant to be in your life for a blink, and sometimes they're there for a long time. Sometimes they'll weave in and out, okay? But you need to be able to understand that, and when and if the choice is to step away from them, you shouldn't carry guilt. A lot of times when people want help, they come and they're, uh, like with me, they'll come and they'll ask, and yeah, no problem, no problem. But then when you do look for people, like, can you give me a hand, or can you listen to me for 2 minutes? And they don't want to do that, then you need to know it's time to push them to the outside of your sacred circle for now, with love. You don't have to wish them bad, but don't focus your attention all on them. So this is kind of about balance in your life right now, and that's what I'm kind of being told. You need to like make the balance happen. So you either discuss it with these people, or or you don't, and you just kind of put them to the outside of that sacred circle, and they don't come first. Okay, you come first, and the things that you need to happen to come first or need attention to, you are able to do that, but not until you push it away. So this is all about symbiotic relationships, and actually kind of codependent relationships, which can sometimes, when you're codependent, sometimes you don't even realize it, because they're giving you stuff and you're giving them stuff, but it's not healthy, because of the stuff that you're depending on them to, and it's kind of more featured towards a negative outcome. So you just need to look at that and make sure that what you have is what you need at this moment. Okay, so Val, that's your card right now. And again, thank you so much for stopping in tonight and spending a little bit of time with the GD family and the Wolf and the Bear Network. All right, so okay, here you go. Everything's fine. They're stuck in traffic, so make sure everybody knows. Don't worry about it. They will catch up later. I am doing well, Yoda. I'm actually kind of chill today, being down at my daughter's and just kind of doing stuff and kind of relaxing. It was kind of really nice to just get out. Even if it was driving, a lot of driving, it was kind of fun. I kind of recharged my batteries, but I'm tired from uh, driving like maybe 16 hours in a car over a period of 2.5 days. So I'm a little slow. But other than that, oh, Pip's out again. All right, so let's see. I think Panda, how are you? How are you? How are you? All right, I'm gonna come down a little bit. Lynn, I hope things are going good with you. I was actually thinking of you this weekend. I don't know why you popped into my head. You sure can. And Janet Butterworth from Facebook, I will get you a card in a minute too, okay? So let's see what we got for my crazy wee thing. All right, I'm going to shuffle the cards up. And I'm in a really calm state right now. The energy is really mellow today for whatever reason. So it'll be interesting how the night plays out. It's nice to see Pip out. She's running around on the outside of her cage. Mango's pouting in his. Okay, so let's see what we got for Norma today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I don't think I've ever pulled this card for you. Okay, but it's a good card. The card I've pulled for you today is water. It's the elemental of water. Okay, so water makes up a big part of our human bodies, and water's important. It keeps things growing. It cleans things out. We use it for many, many things. Pardon me. And so the water with you today is all about kind of what they're showing me is like the motion of the water, how it's flowing. And it's kind of actually very calm. And this is like how you're going to be approaching things this week, this upcoming week. And you need to just remember, if things get like kind of a little chaotic around you, you need to just think of still waters and that they're running and flowing, and you just kind of need to go with the flow. You don't need to, you know, get your emotions up or riled up or whatever. They're just saying just keep that easy flow going, and the week should play out pretty well for you. I also have a male that has stepped forward for you from the spirit world, and he's not old, but he's not young. He's probably around my age, I want to say, and he's actually got like golden brown overalls on, and a work shirt. And I don't know if it's factory or farm, but he's standing in front of you, and he's literally saying hi. And he wants you to know that he's around you. And they're bibs. They're like bib overalls, but they're like a brownish color. And he's got, the heavy work boots like my dad used to wear when he'd go down to Chrysler to work the lines. But basically, he just wants you to know that he's around you, and he's smiling, and he's happy. He doesn't have anger. He's just happy that I saw him to bring him through for you. He's also showing me, I want to say it looks like a horse's bridle or a horse's reins, like, to the harness goes over the face and then it has the reins, but it's something leather. I don't think it's a belt. To me, the first thing that I thought of when he showed it to me was a harness. So I'm not sure if he's trying to tell me that it's a farm related job that he was in, or a rural area job he was in. Nice man, very soft spoken. And I'll just leave it with you there. Yeah, because he's just sending you lots of love and telling you he's watching over you. Okay, so all right. I hope that resonates for you. And again, your card is water. And I'm sorry, like I said, my energy is like really, really mellow tonight. So, all right. So I'll put my glasses back on so I can go down a little bit. And Janet, I'm going to pull a card for Janet today. Hi, Melissa. How are you? I would be happy to. Let me get Janet first. Okay. Janet Butterworth. Let's see what I can get for you today. Alrighty. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'll be darned. That's wild. Okay, I shuffled them good, and this is the card that came up again in the 7th place is water. So you also have water. It's about the flow. It's all about staying balanced, but you need to, and like I said, just with the previous one with Margaret, water is cleansing. We're made up of a lot of water. The majority of our human self is water. And what this is kind of telling me, I feel like I'm in like turbulent water. So it's like a, not kind of deep as a river, but not as small as a creek. So whatever's going on with you right now, it's kind of got you agitated, but not to a point of like, you're really super upset about it. So I see agitation with the water. So what that means is I see like it going fast in some areas and slow in other areas, but it's churning stuff up. So I feel like there's some things going on with you that are happening, and it's like bringing back old thought patterns, old grudges, just like history, like family history, people history, friends history, that kind of a thing. And it's kind of, I don't know if it's making you sad, but it's like Yeah, it's kind of like if you see like with salmon and stuff or fish when they go to lay their eggs in the water, they kind of fan the bottom with their tails and their bodies before they lay the eggs. And this is what I'm seeing. So it's like they've agitated some things, and you just need to remember to have a really cool head with it, and remember that things that are in our past we cannot change. We can only learn from what's been in our past. So they want to make sure that you know that, because you don't want to drag stuff forward. um, because when you do, there's not much you can do with that. You can't change what people do. You can't change what we did. You can only learn from it so that in the future, when you move forward, it's positive for you. And this is what they're continually showing me here. Um, Also, it's kind of a time of memories, okay? Because they're like showing this flow, and like you went this way and part of these people went the other way, and it's kind of like you're remembering things from the past, and not all bad things. There's some good things in there too, but they want you to remember them so that you can apply them to your life now, in the here and now, and realize and understand how blessed you truly are. And even if the people in the past or the things that happened in the past weren't that great, they still made you into, helped form the person that you are right now today, right? The person that is a wonderful person who's warm and caring. And so they're kind of acknowledging that as well with you. Um, I'm also seeing a little boy, and I don't know what this has to do. And I mean, he's a little boy. I want to say like 5 or 6, and he's kind of stepped forward, and he's got big grin on his head, on his face, and his hair on his head is kind of like square banged, and it's kind of brown. He's a cute little guy. Like I said, he's about 5 or 6, and he's kind of wanting me to tell you that he's with you always, and he doesn't go far, and that he loves you. Um, he's very happy. He's okay where he is, and this is also something else he's bringing forward, is he wants you to know he's okay. Again, I'm not sure. I don't know you, so I hope this resonates for you. Usually it's someone we know or someone that's been in our past or in our life, and he's connecting to you. He was very happy when he realized I could see him. So this is really important, whether it's for yourself or somebody that's really close to you. You need to understand that this child is fine. He's happy, but he's always around you. Okay. So that is your card today, and let that water run over you and heal, and just stay away from all the turbulence and don't bring that forward. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. This little boy is a real cute kid too. He's really sweetie. Okay, so let me go down a little bit more here. I can do that. Melissa, how are you today? And I'm going to go down a little bit here just because. Oh, yeah, Lynn, it was scary. I didn't even, Lynn's talking about, here, let me just put this on so everybody can see. The people that were involved with the explosion, and then the people that were involved with this plane that went down. And it was actually pretty close to where I was with my daughter over the weekend, where her home is. And I didn't actually find out about it till I got home late last night up here. I had a friend drive me back and drop me off. And it's always scary, it's always sad, the loss of life, and no matter how it happens, and yeah, I just keep those people in my thoughts and prayers. Okay, let me see what I can get for Melissa today, and thanks for joining me. What are you doing, Pip? Oh, she's finding new things to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was actually quite surprised when she landed on my head today. Anyhow, okay, so for your card today, Melissa, I have the rabbit. Now, this is about curiosity for you. There's some things going on, and it's like got you curious, but you're not sure if you really want to approach it, or you want to deal with it, or check it out. And it's kind of almost that state of like with a rabbit, if they know you, or they're familiar with, like, I'm up here and I'm outside. Rabbits and the wildlife up here generally don't mind that I'm here because they know I'm no threat and they see me all the time, and they're calm. But if they get checking you, if you move too quick or whatever, and the rabbits get a little nervous. So this is what I'm sensing with you, is there's some things going on and you want to kind of know more about it, but you're a little nervous, or a little, not even nervous, a little tentative about moving in this direction, or almost get like it's a learning opportunity. um, And what they're saying is, obviously, it's your choice that you can either move forward to this or not. But at some point or another, it's going to loop back anyway, and you will wind up having this experience to gain whatever knowledge this is. But again, they're showing me this is very calm. It's nothing like crazy. It's nothing that'll rock the apple cart. So if you have the time available to do it, don't wait, don't push it away. um just go ahead and embrace it, and get through it. Again, it'll be knowledge that you can kind of go through and take out what you need, and what you don't have resonate with you, you can release it and let it go. But because you've already checked it out, even if it doesn't resonate and you're letting it go, you'll understand it. So this also, and this is something that people don't realize, sometimes they think about all the bad stuff that happens to them, or just the unpleasant things or the negative things, and they like don't want to deal with it. But what they don't realize is everything that we go through, again, like I said a little bit early, creates us and helps us become the people that we're supposed to be. Now with you, I also get like a very big thing, almost like a minister or a pastor kind of image with you, they're showing me. So it's like, whether you help people to heal physically, emotionally, or you're there for them and people can turn to you for assistance, they're acknowledging that on the spirit side, and they're sending you a lot of love and support with it. They're also telling me really loudly that what humans consider to be angelic or angels, I don't like labels, but it's kind of that divine energy that you're able to tap into, that to be able to assist others and help others. And they almost want you to, they want you to do more of it and allow more of that energy, that divine energy, to come into play. Not only will it help you, but it'll help a lot of other people as well. And it'll help you in your daily, kind of your daily rituals, by like, rituals meaning what you do in your day, whether you go to a job, whether you get up in the morning and take a shower in the morning, or you take a shower at night. It's your ritual, how your day processes through. And yeah, I see you, they're showing me you ministering people, like almost like this is a new thing. What they're telling me to tell you, don't worry about it. You're fine. You're doing well with whatever this is. And it's almost like a challenge they gave you, right? It's almost like something you had thought about early in your life, but now it's like, wow, I really have the opportunity to do this. So whatever it is, that's your card. Don't approach it with fear. A little bit of caution. They understand, but the spirit family, they've got you in an embrace, and that divine energy is right there for you to be able to tap into. So thanks for stopping in, Melissa. I hope that resonates a little bit. You feel free to send an inbox to me or leave a comment here, so I can see if it resonated. All right. Thanks for stopping in, though. I love seeing you guys come and watch us and help us. Okay. And again, Here is the email if you want to be part of the project that I'm putting together for the new intro for me, not only here on Ghost Dimensions, but with the Wolf and the Bear. All right, I love you guys. And I love what I'm getting so far, okay? So, alrighty, let's go down a little bit more. Let's go down. Hi, Kay, how are you? Nice to see you here. Natalie, how are you? I hope you're well. Lisa, how are you? Oh, let me see. Mel. All right. Cheryl. Yes, you can have a card. I'm going to put you up there on the top so I can see where you're at. I hope you're well. Hope you're doing well and having fun. We have Thanksgiving coming up next week, and I believe my daughter's coming up because her grandmother lives up here near me, and she's not doing well health-wise. So we want to kind of lift her up and give her a little bit more energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I know I don't think you guys have. I don't know if you guys have Thanksgiving over there. I don't remember. It's my wiffle ball brain. I can't remember nothing. All right. So for you, Miss Cheryl, you have Sacred White Sage. Okay. So sage is something actually Native American Heritage Month is this week or this month, and we use a lot of white sage during ceremonies or cleansing, where I sage my cards or I sage myself prior to doing other readings or what have you. And basically, what it is it cleanses your energy field, and it's actually scientifically proven that it does. But it also can put you and help put you into a meditative state to be able to connect better. So what I'm being shown for you is difficult. They keep saying difficult times. And it's almost like you have to take charge and set your own boundaries up, because what they're showing me is the sage going around you, but you're actually pushing back, they're saying. So if there's somebody kind of getting too much, too close, too getting into stuff with you that you really don't want to be involved with, or kind of getting, what's the word they're trying to tell me? It's like they're telling me to tell you, don't get involved with the chaos that may show up around you. Don't get involved in squabbles like within the families or the friends, right? Just kind of clear your space and do what's best for you. And I'm being told to tell you, you owe other people nothing, okay? Because I feel like they're going to almost play on guilt to get you to do something or listen to them or become involved. And they're saying if it's your choice and you want to become involved, great. But if it's not, and it's not resonating with you right now, you just need to make sure you set your boundaries, okay? And cleanse that whole area around you so that you've got space to do what you need to do for you and yours. You and yours, meaning the people and things that are special to you, again, within your sacred circle, okay? Also hearing like an argument near you, and they kind of want to pull you into that argument. Don't let them do that, because you don't need to get involved. Sometimes people just need to figure stuff out themselves, and this is what they're telling me to tell you. And of course, your spirit family's on the other side, and they're kind of got your back with stuff. But you need, they're telling me to tell you, you need to be a little more bossy. You need to be a little bit more in charge of your stuff and letting people know, your boundaries. And in doing so, they're actually going to look at you a little crazy and say like, wow, I've never known her to do that. But if it resonates with you, you need to take charge of some things for you. Okay. So don't let people throw you off that path or dictate how you're going to do something or move forward with things. So you kind of have to set your own boundaries. All right. So that is your card tonight, Cheryl, and it is Sacred Sage. Okay. I love sage. Sage is good. I do sage the house before my daughter comes home, and she comes in the house. Oh, I just love that smell. Of course, Caps thought it was pot, which was funny back in the day. All righty. Hi. Okay, go down. Hi, Lisa. Okay, I'm getting down here. Hi, Val. How are you? I did a read for you, so I know I'm going to go a little bit below this. Yeah, yeah. That's for people that came in late. I told everybody a little while ago, so if you're not reading and you're just watching, they're running late because they're caught in traffic. Okay. Lisa, yes, you can. I gotta move this down though, because I'm trying to get it so it doesn't jump. What are you doing, Pip? What you doing, Pippi? What you doing, little Pippi? You being a good girl? Why don't you come over here so everybody can see you? Yeah, let everybody see you. Yeah, come on. That's a girl. Yeah, you go away for a few days and they don't know what to think of that. And then you come back and it's like they have to get used to you all over again. So that's kind of funny. Although Mango doesn't have a problem with it. He just charges you anyway. One. Well, hello. Did you just tell everybody hi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Land on my shoulder, dude. 7. She wants to land on me, but she doesn't know what spot. Okay, so Lisa, your card today is the tiger, which is really one of my favorite big cats. My other one is the jaguar, which is also awesome. Okay, so the tiger comes in, and when I look at it and look at you, it's kind of looking like it's, and Pip wants to put her 2 cents in, it's laying at your feet, all stretched out, very calm. So this kind of tells me that there's been, you're being protected. And I almost get this is like one of your totems coming in with this tiger. Sometimes we have main totems, and sometimes we have come in that have some come in that simply teach us things that we need to know at that moment or how to behave. And this actual tiger is laying at your feet, and it's almost like a protective stance. And I keep hearing the word pushback, so it's like kind of almost like an energy that you're putting off, and this tiger's joining that energy so that you are kind of in a safe space or a good space to be able to kind of concentrate on what you need to concentrate on right now. So your spirit family has brought this tiger in, and it's a beautiful tiger. It's a male tiger, but again, it's very calm. The energy from it is very calm. I also see how big its paws are, so I want to say protective, but not protective in a way that you're going to get physically hurt or anything, but there's like something around you that has kind of called this tiger into play, and he's adding to your strength and your character. Okay, cats, big cats are very cautious when they walk. They're very purposefully moving the way that they're moving, however that may be. And this cat is like right with you. So you need to be able to do what you want to do, or whatever this is that they're bringing forward for you. You need to know that you're protected and you have the strength and courage to do whatever it is. And it could be something as simple as voicing your opinion at work or voicing your opinion to a family member. But this is like your opportunity to kind of shine and show everybody what a good heart and good soul energy you have. But again, the tiger is literally there for you to help draw in that energy for you. Okay, so that's your card today. Awesome card. I love tigers. And obviously Pip put her little blessing on everything as well. So you got double dip there. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go down a little bit more. I'm gonna go down a little bit more. Woo, what's going on, Pip? Okay. Oh, I know. You know what? Oh, I'm sorry, Kay. Kay, did you want me to pull a card? Did I miss something? Cindy, how are you? Cindy Pinkham, I haven't talked to you in a while either. Woohoo! Yeah, it might be. Nothing on my side showing, but it might be something on the internet in general. So who knows? Okay, so uh-oh, it's gone down. Your internet? I'm sorry, it's gone down. Wow, that's weird. I don't know. Let me check YouTube and I will see, or Facebook, and let me see if it is streaming properly. Let me see. Yeah, it's still streaming here. Not really sure. Still streaming on YouTube too, so I'm not sure what's going on, guys. Okay, that's kind of weird. You're very welcome, Val. Very, very welcome, and I hope it resonated. Hello, 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 Rihanna and Ian. I love you guys. And I did get your video, so it will be included. Okay. Yeah, you know, you're right. That's true. YouTube is having issues sometimes. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff going on lately. Totally, totally weird stuff. Okay, so Kay's here. No, I didn't realize I froze because I've got it on Facebook and it's showing up on Facebook and YouTube on my end, but I didn't look at it, so that's all right. Okay, let me give you a card. I would love to give you a card. Hang on one second, and I'm gonna put you up at the top. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. So, I mean, if you guys hang in and you want a card, I'll still be here. Make sure you put it in, and I can also. Hi, Kara. How are you? Miss Feiner, how are you? Here's the link again, guys. If somebody wants to come in, you're welcome to come in. All right, so let's see what kind of card I can get for you. Let's shuffle them up good here. Oh, here's something you guys might enjoy because you guys are getting into the UFOs and the weird stuff. A show I started watching last week. I was actually pretty floored because I live in the US and I had never heard of it. The Alaska Triangle. Apparently, 16,000 people have been lost in this area out in Alaska. And it's been going on since like the 40s. Very interesting because it's similar to the Bermuda Triangle, but it's not the same. So that's something, you know, Julie would like, you know, with the aliens and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. All right, so your card today is the Crocodile. All right, so this talks about the crocodiles and alligators. They've been around for very, very, very long time, back to the prehistoric days. And this is kind of like giving me a, hi Yoda, I see you on the bottom. I'll get you in a minute. This is talking about old energies. So in other words, there's some things that are being brought forward to that you're kind of hanging on to. It's like an old way or an old thought pattern. It's this kind of old energy, and they want you to kind of let it go, so that you can bring in some better energies for you. Yeah, bring some better energies in for yourself. And what it is it's like it's comfortable knowing what you know, being who you are by staying in a place, okay? But if you're ready to move forward with whatever's going on, you need to just let the other stuff go as lessons learned, things that, you know, brought you, and just like I said a little while earlier, brought you to this place to be this amazing soul that you are right now, okay? And the thing is, the things that are, and I literally see this croc kind of all cuts and scars on it. And, you know, we as humans, we carry a lot of scars. We carry emotional, physical, you know, spiritual scars, whatever it is. But we need to allow ourselves to heal. And the crocodiles have like an enzyme that's in, and alligators do as well, in their body armor, I call it, but their skin. And it's really super thick. And there's very hard, there's very tiny spots that you can really hurt a gator or a croc. And a couple places, there's like their eyes, their ears, or the small spot that's just behind their head. But that's really hard to get to. So what they're saying is allow yourself to heal, whether it's the time that you need or just the kind of energy that you need, and allow yourself to heal, because they're saying like you almost feel like you don't deserve to be able to move past this. And they're saying in the big scheme of things, let it go and give yourself the opportunity to heal. Not everything is going to approach you the same way, whatever this is that kind of, again, I want to say almost like it's an emotional thing or an emotional scar. Not everything in life is going to come at you that same way, and you won't experience whatever this is again, because you've learned from it. But you'll never know what's out there unless you let those scars heal and be open to new things coming in. It's just not serving you well. You know, it's kind of gets you stuck in a place, or it gets you a little what I call gun shy, you know, where people don't want to, you don't want to get involved with certain things or people, but you're missing out. So they're telling me to tell you, take a little bit of time to allow those healings to happen. And once you do, and you release all that stuff, the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, or you can't go back and change, things will become better. You'll have good experiences. You'll have more amazing opportunities put to you, but you need to let go and allow yourself to heal. Okay, so that is your card today, and that is the crocodile. Okay, so thank you for popping in, and I hope that resonates a little bit with you. And here's my guy. How are you today?
I'm very well, Barry, and yourself?
I'm well now that I can hear your voice. I love your accent and that voice of yours. It's always good to hear you. You look great. All right.
Not too bad.
Yeah, well, let's see what we got. It's going into winter, you know. It's not, for me, that's, I hibernate even deeper in the winter, so it's not always a great thing winter, but I get a lot of stuff done usually in the winter. So, you know. Let's see what we got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cards are really sticking today. Well, this is, I haven't pulled this very much either here. This is really good. This is the honeybee. Okay. And this goes to, okay, yep. Okay, so this is showing me things that all through your life to this point, things that you've been collecting, or not, whether it's knowledge or friends or people that are in your life, you know, it's like learning from all these different things, right? And you're collecting it. And they're telling me now is the time for you to actually start putting some of that knowledge that you've been learning into play. Okay, so whether it's a project that you have, or some way that you're kind of thinking about doing something, but what it's going to do is it's going to cause healing, not only for yourself, but for other people. So it's very positive as you kind of step into this role. And I'm almost, again, this is twice today, I'm seeing like you minister, right? They're showing me a minister with a collar. So it's like you're there for people. And I kind of want to say it's the range, the age range they're showing me is like mid-teens to like in their mid-20s kind of a thing. It's almost like you're ministering to a youth group, or working with a youth group, or showing them and helping them and giving them a little bit of direction. But it's based on all this stuff you've collected to this point. And this knowledge is like, you've kind of picked through what resonates for you and what doesn't resonate with you. right now. And it's just putting all this stuff, like what I call the proverbial toolkit, right? So it's
Uh-huh.
things that we can draw from our experiences, our knowledge. And I'm also getting too, they're showing me like dream state. You're getting more vivid dreams, possibly. But they're showing me this is a way of spirit, your spirit family to communicate. But there's like big things on the horizon that you're going to do that are going to make you feel blessed and feel like you're actively making a difference within certain people's lives. So it's like you kind of
Hmm.
stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. Tell them, Mango, a little bit out of that comfort zone, but you're ready to do it. And they're like, busy bee, busy bee. You're ready to do it. You've collected everything you need. You've learned. Remember, we always learn, always the student, always the teacher, but you're at that brink of being able to go to that next step of whatever this is. And I just feel like it's going to be so positive for you. It's kind of give a new purpose in your life. Not that you don't have purpose, but it's going to direct it into a different way that you weren't really sure would be possible to do, or you hadn't really thought of it. But they're like, oh yeah, if you see that opportunity, get ready and put yourself out there. And you're so loved. You're just so loved by the spirit world and by people around you. It's like, I don't even think they tell you all the time, but when I like focus on your energy and I kind of look around, people just look at you and they love you. Because you've got this amazing soul light that just shines, no matter what you've got going on, you're always willing to help others. And this is
Yes,
being
that's true.
really
Also.
clearly recognized, but you're going to do it in a different way soon, or magnify how you do it already. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming in, but there'll be new opportunities for you that way. And you'll be ready to embrace them. And just know that spirits around you such a big way. It's only going to be a positive, not only for you, but again, for all the people that are out there that your life will connect to. Okay.
Okay, that's great.
I love you, and
Love
thanks
you
for
too,
coming
Bear.
in. And that's the honeybee. I love you tons. Okay,
Love you
babe.
too.
Bye.
Take care.
Yep, bye. Hi, Mel. I see you, but I'm gonna get Demon first, and then I'll have you on. Okay. Hi. How are you? You
Fine,
looking
you?
good? Looking handsome as
Thank you.
usual. Let me see what I
As
can get
always.
today. Oh, it's been a week already, and it's only Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. I got up today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Monday." No, I came home yesterday from my child's house, so I'm a day behind everything. All right, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a good card. Well, they're all, but this is a beautiful card to get. This is the butterfly. Okay, and what I'm being shown right now for you is like opportunities are like around you to do different things, to move in directions that you want to. I also see a little bit of creativity, but not in a way of like what I do, painting and all that kind of stuff. That's not what they mean. But being able to voice positive things about yourself, or whether it's through a job or whether it's through something that you like to do, but it's like this is your time to do it. And I'm seeing that the winter months are going to be very kind to you, in the fact that you're going to have a lot of stuff that you'll be able to do, kind of resource, they're saying too, like they're showing me books and kind of just teaching yourself and learning more stuff. And it's going to only make you stronger with what's going on in your life, but it's going to keep you busy in the winter months. And I do feel what they've shown me is the winter months for globally for a lot of people are going to be really rough. Not quite sure why yet, but I think it's just the chaos of the people that have been kind of in lockdown for so long. There's a lot of anger brewing in the world everywhere. And they just want you to know that you're safe and that your loved ones are safe. But this is like a creative time for you. So this is time to get things done that maybe you were looking to do, or read or watch, or, just participate in. And they're telling me to tell you that this is going to be a great time of fruition. So things that you want to do coming up, say in spring or towards the end of winter, you're going to be able to, kind of like when the solstice hits in December, is like you want to have seeds that you planted, like this is what I would like to do this year or this coming month or blah, blah, blah. And once you plant them, the ideas, the thoughts, you'll be able to pull that in fruition. It'll grow, it'll be positive for you. And you'll have actually a little bit of downtime, I think, in winter as well, but it's all going to be good. And then like by middle January, you'll be able to utilize some of that stuff that you've been working on or dealing with, or just kind of planting the seeds, it's like manifestation. Okay. It's like, say if somebody says, I want to get a new car next year, right? And you kind of put that out there, and then you kind of work towards what it is to get to that goal. This is kind of what they're saying the next month will be for you, next month and a half will be for you. And it's all positive. They're actually saying there's a couple spots that are going to be like, you're going to have to grind stone through, put your nose to the grindstone to get it done. But yeah, it's all good. And, the butterfly, the wings are dry, it's emerged. So this is showing me that blessings are coming your way, and they'll be small and large. But it's stuff that you've wanted to happen, or stuff that you've asked to happen. And again, this is being brought in, and they're literally showing like a horseshoe around you of your spirit family. They're wrapped around you, supporting you and keeping you there in place in a positive way. And they also want you to know that if there's something that you may feel you want help with or direction with or whatever, just verbalize it to spirit, whether it's in your head, your heart, or out loud. I talk to them out loud a lot of times. And my daughter, like this weekend I did, and my daughter was like, who are you talking to in there? It's like, oh, just talking to, so and so. But it's like verbalize it or put it in your mind, and they will assist you to get what it is you want done or have happen. Okay?
Okay, so
All right. I love you. And this is your card today, the butterfly.
Okay.
Thanks, babe. Bye.
Bye.
All right. There's the blonde bombshell, Miss Mel. How are you, my dear?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. Getting ready for the holidays, are you?
I haven't started yet.
Yeah, my daughter usually has everything done by now, but this year she has not. So she's like, Mom. I go, yeah, well, join the rest of us. I don't get stuff done till last minute anymore either. So, and what am I? They're singing. Do you like rum?
I used to, not anymore.
Because they just had a bottle of rum and they chucked it, like shook it up and chucked it. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they went and they pointed to it and they said, it's rum. I'm like, okay, I'll ask her. Rum. Rum. You better be behaving, because they'll let me know. They'll let me know, and they will. All right. Let me do one more of these. And let me see what I got for you this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, you saw me shuffle these, right? You saw me and you heard me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, the butterfly, and that's just, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, the butterfly represents for you, this is your time. You've been through it all. You've been working on like things for yourself, things about yourself. You've been learning, and this is your time. Your wings are out, right? And they're dry and they're ready to move forward. And it's pick and choose. They keep saying pick and choose, pick and choose. You don't have to do it all at once. And they're showing me to tell you, pick and choose, like pick it up, look at it. No, not right yet, you know, and you put it back down, you go over here and yep, that'll work right now. Okay. So they're telling me to tell you, don't overload because the other stuff will still be, but pick and choose, and it's your time. So whatever's going on, like your plan, like up, and then they're literally showing me like what you're kind of thinking you're going to be doing, where you're going to be, things that you want to happen, all the way into like the springtime. And then when you get to that springtime, everything that you're putting out there to manifest or have happen or want to happen, so it's like you're setting up goals, right, is all going to be able to be attainable by spring. And this is really positive. And this actually, what they show me is not one butterfly, but they're showing me like a whole bunch of them coming in like a V. So, but they're like a triangle because there's so many of them. And that's what they're doing right now. Butterflies are actually migrating down south. They've left here a couple months back or a month and a half back, but that's what they're doing. So shifting and changing and planting what they need so that when it's time to come back, right, all that they planted along the way will happen and occur. So this is really important for you because the next few months, you know, all the stuff you've been learning, you need to kind of sit there. And again, I'm also seeing again winter solstice. It's a very powerful solstice because what it is stuff that we've planted up to that point. The snow covers it and it matures those seeds of thought or manifestations you want to help, and it helps it grow into positive. So you want to make sure that over the next like month and a half, you're doing that before solstice. And then, you know, you can always change things later on, but you want to make sure you have purpose and positives that you want to attain. Like, don't go flying by the seat of your pants, you know, like waiting till the last minute and just saying, oh, well, maybe no, they want you to plan it out. And you're, what they're saying is like, you're almost like gained a maturity this year. With the way you think, the way you do things, the way you prioritize things, and it's all good. So now you just have to kind of plan what it is you're going to be moving into next year, but make sure those seeds are planted by solstice, okay? Because it's, for whatever reason for you, this is a really important thing, okay? I love you. That's your
I love
card.
you too. Look, now, here, look. Butterflies.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I want to go get
I've picked one up and I put the back as well. So I like my butterfly. So we're spot on there.
That's awesome. Can't make it cut. You can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. I love you, ton. I'll talk to you
Love
soon.
you, baby.
All right. So now I need to put my glasses back on here. And let's see. Let's see where we are. I am well, Cara. I hope you are well. I hope you are doing really good. You look good, and that picture looks great. Oh, let's see what we're doing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. Sean and Bex had some issues earlier today. I think with the stream, they were having similar things, and it's not on my side. But hey, Senior, my favorite music man. He's great with drums, and he's such a, I'm so blessed to have him in my life. He's an amazing man. I'm very spiritual. I love him. Thanks for popping on. Yep, I got you. Hi, Rihanna. I'm going down. You're welcome, Melissa. You're welcome. Yeah, I can give you a card. I don't think I gave you a card yet. Yeah, I'll be happy to. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Hang on here. Let me see what I got. All right, let me shuffle. See, now you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna put that back on the top, but I'm gonna shuffle it up. If it comes out again, it's not my problem. It's not my fault. All right. Oh, you guys got kind of quiet today. Pip, what's going on? You got quiet back there. No more flying on Mom's head today? That's a good thing. All right. So here we go, Miss Natalie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I was just saw one of these downstate the other day. I was actually surprised they hadn't gone farther south. This is your card today, is the Heron. Okay, so the Heron, I have them up here. They're actually amazingly graceful birds, but they're big. I was shocked at how big they were because I was standing outside and I've seen them before, but I had one like right in front of my home on the lake, right near my seawall. And it was probably a good 5.5 feet tall, 6 feet tall when it was standing. I was shocked. But they're a bird that brings with it as a totem about carefully how you move forward, placing your feet, or how you move behind by carefully looking and moving your feet. Sometimes they can actually take up to an hour to move their foot from up to down. They're very careful as they walk forward. They're very careful how they hunt their food. And this is kind of about balance. They're telling me balance. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling that when I tap to your energy, it's kind of like some of these days recently, maybe past few months, couple months, they're saying like few months, things have been kind of unsettling or unbalanced for you. Like you feel like you're getting knocked to one side or the other. You're just like, wow, why can't I just stand and be? And it's kind of like I'm rocking and rolling on a boat or standing in the water and it's pushing me around a little bit. And what I'm being told to tell you with whatever this is or whatever's got you kind of off kilter is what they're telling me. You need to just slow yourself down. Take, like I tell clients of mine, take 7 deep breaths, one for each direction. You breathe it in, you hold it, and then you let it out. And just ground yourself and reground whenever it is that you need. Because I'm feeling like almost like your energy is being pulled left, right, and every way. And it's like, holy crap, one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another. And they keep saying, like, you start to go over here and then you're getting like stuff thrown on your path out on this side, and it's just not, you just don't have that calm with your life right now, or the peace that we all want to attain in our lives. So they're just telling me, just breathe through it. You've got this. And even though you're a little off kilter, you're being backed and supported by your spirit family. And I also see an older couple moving forward. They're moving forward together and they're holding hands. So they're around you, and they're a little bit sad that they can't be here to help with stuff, but they want you to know that they're here around you with that soul energy of theirs, that you'll know it, you'll recognize it. And they're saying you're a very strong person. So you're able to, if you just pause and slow it down a little bit, everything will come into focus for you, and just step through it at your own pace. Like, don't give yourself a deadline because somebody else thinks they want you to do something for them, or you need to get this done or that done. But you'll be able to accomplish whatever tasks are set in front of you. You just have to balance yourself. And these people were really close in life. They are directly from your spirit family. And yeah, it's a very calming, gentle energy, but they just want you to know that they're there and they support everything you do and they love you. They're extending love to you, but they are holding hands. She's actually, probably about my height, 5'4", 5'5", and he's not over 6 feet, but he's tall, obviously taller than her. But a lot of love, just a lot of love. It's interesting that I've got quite a few people coming from spirit today. So that is your card, Natalie, and I hope that resonates with you. And just be the amazing soul that you are, but just go easy on yourself. Don't beat yourself up if things aren't moving as fast as other people think they should be. All right. I hope that resonates. Let me know. And thank you for sharing your time here today. Okay. Okay. Let me go down a little bit more. Hopefully it won't go. Okay. Doopy doopy doo. Doopy doopy doo. Everybody's yakking. Yay, everybody's yakking. It's always fun, everybody. It's a big family here. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Janet. Very welcome. Yeah. It's a very good family we have together, and I love having people come on. That makes my day. It's always good to see people. And Rihanna, how are you? I see you again, Melissa. I am glad. You're very welcome. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Okay, now don't forget, people, whatever you do, make sure you send me that thing to my email so you can also be part of. Thank you, Cindy, for the super sticker. The kids will put your name on the board or whatever it is they're putting it on right now. Absolutely, you can. Of course, Lynn, I don't have a problem giving you a card. Yeah, they'll get you guys and make sure they're on whatever it is they're doing. I remember I heard it this morning and I don't even remember. Oh, I think it's something about their Christmas tree, isn't it? Put your name or an ornament on for your Christmas tree. Yeah. All right. Let me see what I can get for you, my dear. How's Mr. Steve doing? All right. You know what I want to eat tonight? I wish I was still downstate. I'd go get a big coney dog with onions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. I will love this creature. Your card tonight is the Loon. Okay. And the Loon is very haunting, which is fitting for this show, right? But they're very protective of their surroundings, and then also, of course, their voice being heard. But I'm seeing with this, it's like almost like protection. And again, sometimes they come through and they literally come through as like a spirit guide or a totem, for whatever you want to call them. Like I said, I don't like using labels, but they're coming to help you and assist you with something. And I literally, if you've ever watched a loon, like take care of its young or its nest or its territory, they can be pretty mean. They're actually, when I first saw them, which has been a long time ago, but they're a lot bigger than I thought they were. They're way bigger than a duck. And they're quite vicious when they protect. And this is what I'm seeing, not that they're vicious, but what I'm seeing is this loon is kind of with you to protect your interests, are what I'm being told. So to protect your interests, it's kind of resonating as a warning signal for you of good or bad, indifferent, whatever, but they'll kind of make sure it resonates with you so that you're aware of something, almost like something's trying to slip under something, like somebody's trying to slip something under the door or slip something under the fence. And they're like, oh, I don't think so. And they make you aware. So that, and you need to voice your opinion in a stronger way, like be more assertive about this. And this isn't like home life. This is like outside. So whether it's business or socially, whatever, but this is like a place that this is around you and it's taking care of you. Like literally kind of protecting from negatives. I again, not something that's going to hurt you physically, but it's kind of something that's coming at you that would be kind of sort of out of left field, or you didn't expect for it to happen. Okay. And it's not like negative. It's really positive that this loon is around you and your spirit family is around you. Just tap into that energy, but you need to be more alert and listen so that your voice can be heard better, put it out better, communicate better. And if you've ever heard the Song of the Loons, they're beautiful. Just like you are, it's about getting your voice heard in a larger way. Okay, so that's your card today, Miss Lynn. Thank you very much for popping on. All right, let me see who else is here. Let me see. Okay. Yep. Up, up. Up. Yeah, I got you, Yoda. I'm sorry, I'm going down the thing, and if I move it too quick, I lose everything, so I didn't want to do that. Hi, Gemma. How are you? Thanks for being here today. Oh, you guys saw something in my thing again? The chat. Well, all I can tell you is whenever I'm doing readings, if I do them here on live stream, a lot of it is what I believe to be spirit. I don't always see it unless I look at it later. The sun is not out. Yeah, I see it just went across again just now. It's usually my spirit guides or people bringing that spirit is coming through for you guys. It's a really calming energy. I'm not really worried about it, as you can see or not see. Let's see. Pip is in her cage. I think she's in her coconut, and Mango's in his little hut in his cage. So yeah, I can't tell you exactly what it is. I've had lights come. I had a friend of mine, Anne Marie Odell, who actually was talking to me because we set up to do a show. And I actually had lights coming through the window. The sun was not out, and it was, she goes, oh my gosh. And we had been talking about angels and the divine energy, and it was weird. I can't tell you. I do know that when I'm by myself in the house, I constantly have spirit here, and they constantly move about the house. So I can only tell you I have shadows here as well. So yeah, that's kind of the way it is. It's kind of a crazy like no, yeah, it's not. It's not the camera because I've used different cameras and the same thing happens. So I don't know what happened. I will love to give you a card. Not a problem. Let me bring this up a little bit. Yep. All I know is the energy gets really high here. It gets to a point where the energy level is very high, and it causes chaos. I've had past couple weeks. I've had my TVs plural turn on and shut off, or shut off, turn back on, and put it on a different channel when I'm not touching it. I've had pictures fall off my mantle. With the cats not anywhere near them. They're not jumping way up on my mantle, and there was no breeze. I've had people talking to me on video and seeing stuff happen. I've had my phone ring, and someone that was passed was the phone number, and I don't even have his number in my phone anymore because he's been gone since 2012. So yeah, it's a little crazy at my house. I'm used to it. I don't pay attention to it most times unless it's kind of icky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I laugh because I had was talking to somebody that actually ghost hunts is on one of the bigger shows, and she asked me, she says, Bear? I said, yeah. She goes, do you have spirit at your house? And I just kind of laughed. I said, yes, I do. Okay, so your card today, Rihanna, is the cow. And I love the cows. They're actually very loving animals. I almost brought a cow home one time, and my mom says, no, you're not bringing a cow home. Cow for you is about there's cycles. And the cow actually has three guts that the food processes through. And this is about, for you, kind of, there's going to be choices, but it's like you're going through this up and down, in and out and around kind of a thing right now, to the point where it's like they're saying topsy-turvy, which is a really old way of talking about things, topsy-turvy. And they're telling me to let you know to kind of just sit back and relax a little bit. I'm feeling, with what they're showing me, you're looking at probably March, middle of March, and then things will be really clear as to what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to be going. And it's right now, things are kind of getting mucked up for you, because then they're showing me all these cows and it's kind of mucky that they're trying to walk through. And it's like you try to plan things and it doesn't work out, or you set intention to something and it just doesn't, it just falls just short of becoming like what you wanted to do, or what's going to happen, or you'd have an answer for it. It's just falling short. And they're saying, Spirit's trying to tell you over and over and over, you need to slow down right now, and it's okay. Because they're going to ramp you up. Again, they're saying in the middle of March, you're going to get ramped up, where you're going to have a lot of opportunity, and you'll kind of be able to go through and pick and choose what it is you want. Hi, Pip. And yeah, and it's going to be, it's almost like that you're not allowing yourself to heal. And they say, like, emotionally and spiritually, because you've been through so much. You need to just kind of know that it's okay just to hang a little bit and just kind of chill out. I know, because I don't do it either. It's hard. Well, I take that back. It was hard for me to do those kind of things. Now I'm good. Kids come, I'm not in the kitchen trying to cook. I'm not fussing over people. I'm good. I just chill, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And that's what they want you to do. They just want you to be able to take time for yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself because things are falling short. The reason they're falling short is because you're not supposed to be doing them actively right now. Yeah, and I'm also seeing there's going to be alternative ways for you to do kind of what you do, whether it's streaming or it's just going to be a little bit different. But physically, they want you to chill. They want you to rest. And that's what my dear friend is telling you right now with the help of the cow. All right, so that is your card, Miss Rihanna. I hope it resonates for you. All right, let me go down a little bit here and sing. Yay. Yay. Let's see. Let me see. Hi, Steve. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the channel, Steve. We have fun here. Welcome to the family. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Yoda, I did. I sent you an email today, actually. I wasn't home for 4 days, so I did send it out to you today, so check on that, okay? Yep, that is that. Okay. Simon. Okay, I think, let me see. Okay, let me see. Victoria. What? Oh, this is a big one. Okay, well, here's the thing about this, okay? Yeah, we're not gonna actually do that, Victoria. I don't believe in spells. Well, no, I can't say. I take that back. I don't not believe in spells, because spells can be done. But when you come to relationship issues and things like that. When people are exes or homes that you've left or things that you've moved away from or that have moved away from you, you have to be thankful for the lessons that you learned. Excuse me. That you learned from them or the situation while they were in your life, while those things were happening in your life. But to put a spell, whether positive or negative, on an ex, if you've parted, you're not going to want something that you had that left. And I know sometimes it's hard to let go. I've had relationships that were very difficult to let go, but it's choice, and you need to step away from it if it's meant to come back in a positive way, because you sure don't want stuff like that coming back in a negative way. You hope that they do it on their own. Okay, you hope that it resonates with you. But if somebody has moved away or moved on, we're not responsible for that, and we shouldn't be putting things into that because we don't control them. We control ourselves and how we react and how we do things in our lives. So to put spells on, and I'm not saying there's going to be people that are going to say, oh yeah, it's spell. That's kind of getting into stuff that you really don't want. I can help people work through things. I can pray and put healing out for people. I can give them directions of choice so that they can choose what it is they want to move forward. I can present the options, but it's individually up to the person that is asking for them. As far as a spell or having somebody brought back to you or something brought back to your life that's already left it, you need to really think in positive terms on why you're doing that, because literally, and I can say, yeah, it hurts. I've had people that have walked out of my life and my daughter's life, and it hurt. But you process it kind of sort of like grief, and you let it go. And if you let it go, oftentimes you'll have really good things and good people come in to fill that space that was once filled by somebody else. So when your time is there and you've moved on, just because it's comfortable and you think and you sit there and you say, this is what I want, this is what I want, it's not always what's best. So you kind of have to think that way and kind of put it out in a positive way. And I'm sure most of the people that are here would understand that. You don't have to agree with me, but it's not something I would do. Not something I would do. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. It is. I have been on now for, an hour and a half. And Cindy, thank you again for that sticker. I see another one up there. So thank you. And yeah, bird flu is back. Yeah, I'm sorry you've got the flu. Oh, and Cindy, you've been sick too? Everybody's been sick? Oh, wait, I gave you a card, Kay. I will. I'll give you a card. Yep. I'm sorry. I won't go yet. I'm going to give Kay a card. I am, and Pip's back over here. She's back out of the cage. I didn't even hear her fly back in. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this is a great card too. Okay, so your card today is the beaver. Okay, beavers, they're like, I actually watched a video over the weekend with Brianne, one of my kids, and we were watching about how this beaver family kind of worked together and took care of the babies and took care of its spouse. And they're very, they're just so intelligent. Nature can teach us so much. Okay. So, but what I'm seeing with this is I'm literally seeing him come out into the water and kind of patching things up, getting ready for winter, settling in, making sure everything is good. Filling in the holes, making sure there's enough food for his family, making sure that the seal on the den or the home is all taken care of. So what they're literally showing me is you need to, with the winter months coming up and with solstice, again, solstice is coming up. Solstice is really important, and you're going to want to have things in order, kind of like with your house in order, so yourself in order, right? You're going to need them to be in order for the winter months, and you want to get everything put down by the end of December. And it's like, and I'm seeing like a big star, right? 5-star, like a star, almost like a pentagram star. And no, pentagrams do not mean evil. Okay, it drives me crazy when people think that. But it's like the star of David, the star, and it's very powerful energy. And again, this is relating back to solstice, and this is also relating back to kind of your intuition, or your, however term you want to use when you communicate with spirit, right? But it's going to be on your terms, and you need to put it out there. So I can't believe I see that star. You have to put it out there in your terms so that it's received in your terms, and it's given to you in your terms. And by that, I mean, however you want it delivered, fast, slow, quick, slowly over time, whatever it is, it has to be at your rate, but you have to set those boundaries. You need to set everything in place and prepare yourself for the winter. And I'm telling you, folks, I keep hearing it, it's going to be a long, drawn out winter. So you want to make sure you've got everything in order, so that when winter's there, you're in the house or you're stuck there or whatever, you have everything you need to keep you busy, occupied, and to continue growth. And I'm really seeing it, Kay, as the growth with your, again, however you want to call it, your intuition or your spirit links, or how you deal with your spirituality, with being able to hear the other side or sense the other side. And that's your card today. And that is the beaver. So, all right, you guys, I love you very much, and thank you for joining me and spending time back. Oh yeah, turmeric tea is good. That's fun. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I've had tea. You know what's really good? And I think I'll have one tonight, is a cup of my own version of blackberry tea. It's my own teas from the Wolf and the Bear. All right. So I love you all. And until we meet again next week, and don't forget, send me in those videos, you guys, or if you want to be part of it, make sure you inbox me somewhere and I'll send you out the instructions for everything. All right. So until next week, I love you. Stay safe. Stay blessed and have a great week, guys. See you next Tuesday. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.